You have a news story to talk about Spotify and Amazon and how they're trying to clean up all the AI stuff in their databases.
Yes, so I actually saw a news story about Spotify first in your newsletter, AI Side Quest, about that it has this AI policy to try and clean up the spammy music tracks that are appearing on the service. And I just really appreciated how they laid out the reason for the policy and very clearly bulleted out, here's what we're trying to accomplish. Like, hello, transparency, yay. And I just want to quote some of what they said because I just admire how, again, clear it is. They said AI can be used by bad actors and content farms to confuse or deceive listeners, push slop into the ecosystem, and interfere with authentic artists working to build their careers. And then they talk about how it diverts royalties to bad actors in the Spotify ecosystem. And so they say we believe that aggressively protecting, I guess, against the worst parts of generative AI is essential to enabling its potential for artists and producers. And so I immediately thought Amazon and the book community has the same
Mm.
issues. And I really wish Amazon would have a better policy than it does, which to me is really no policy at all. It's just kind of like anything goes at this point.
Yeah, and it's been a big problem for a while.
It has. I was affected by it. Like I had someone generate half a dozen books with my name on them on subjects I'm known for, writing and publishing. And it was like pulling teeth to get Amazon to take those down because I didn't, hold copyright in the AI generated texts. But who does?
Right.
And it's clearly fraudulent activity. It's infringing on my right of publicity. It's confusing to consumers. And I was just on actually a cable news show where the anchor had released his memoir. And immediately within 24 hours, I'm sure it actually happened before the memoir released because that's how it happens now. There were 15 copycats, some of them even using like the same font
Mm.
treatment, the same title, pictures of him on the cover because he's a public figure. It's very easy to get images of him. And he was outraged.
Yeah, it's his
He's like, how,
story.
right, right. Like, he's like, how can Amazon allow this to happen? And it's like, well, it's a good question, but it's kind of this legal gray area. And until someone complains loudly, nothing is done. So I'm just hoping that a big platform like Spotify, the fact that they've kind of unveiled this policy and gave the reasoning, I'm hoping other platforms, especially any platform dealing with creators or artists, I hope they're paying attention.
Yeah, what should someone do if they find something like that?
Well, it depends on if you have a publisher, if you don't have a publisher. If you have a publisher like this guy did, I would say go complain to your publisher because they have back channels with Amazon and they can get action more quickly than you can, unless you're on national network TV. And then if you don't have a publisher or if, you can't get them to respond to your concerns, then I would say the Authors Guild is your next best friend because they also have back channels with Amazon. I really dislike how this requires a back channel. But Amazon still doesn't have any like clear process for dealing with these sorts of copycats and AI fraud books going
Yeah,
on.
and it's been going on long enough that they really should.
They should,
Yeah.
yeah.